Watershed Voice, community-supported journalism. Welcome to Good Grief. I'm Aundrea Sayrie. This is a space for honest conversations about loss, healing, and what it means to move forward without leaving love behind. Thank you for spending the next few minutes with me. Let's grow through grief together. By definition, grief is heavy. It is dark, unpredictable, unending. So why grief? Of all the topics in the world, why grief? Grief is remarkably complex, and that's what draws me to this work. The more I explore, I realize there is so much more to discover. Grief is not one thing. It is not one emotion. It is not one-dimensional. Looking back, I realize grief has been a quiet companion for much of my life, not only through death, but through survival, abuse, chronic illness, heartbreak, job loss, ended relationships, dreams that never came to be. Each experience carried its own kind of grief. At the time, I didn't have language for it. I simply kept moving. But grief was there, quietly shaping me at the edges, influencing the way I loved, the way I protected myself, the way I saw other people's pain. In many ways, grief chose me. And through all of it, it cultivated empathy, compassion, a heart that naturally notices hurting people, a desire to advocate for healing. Before experiencing profound grief, I probably would have defined it with one word: sadness. Now, I know better. Grief can be sadness, but it can also be numbness, anger, confusion, fear, anxiety, fatigue. My goodness, the fatigue. It can feel like carrying invisible weight everywhere you go. It can be guilt, gratitude, longing, relief. Watching someone you love slowly deteriorate is traumatic. And when death finally becomes the only escape from suffering, relief may quietly arrive alongside heartbreak. Many people feel ashamed of that. But relief is not the absence of love. Sometimes it is simply compassion witnessing suffering come to an end. And that's okay. This is why I'm pursuing this work. Not because I have all of the answers, but because in witnessing, every story reminds me that grief refuses to fit inside the boxes we try to build for it. Every person carries it differently. Every loss changes us differently. Every healing journey unfolds differently. And the more I listen, the more convinced I become that none of us were ever meant to carry it alone. And perhaps, if we're willing to let it, grief becomes one of life's greatest teachers, not because we wanted the lesson, but because healing often grows in places we never would have chosen. Until we meet again, may you find moments of peace, even in the midst of grief. This is Good Grief with Aundrea Sayrie.